Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house. Oh yeah, yeah. Let's get some noise in this house.
And they know that they not like us. We ain't gon' do it. The only thing that can stop me is me. If you're doing this for the women you losing, do this shit for yourself. I do this shit for myself.
Style is the bomb, daddy bomb.
Real man of genius.
All right. Are we working? Let's see. Are we loud and clear? Are we working? Is the stream working? Okay, yes, we are. There we go. All right. Good morning, guys. We're having a bit of an issue, but we should be good now. Restream was bugging out. They put me on the bench, but we're here. All right. First live session of the year. Doing the same boring stuff as last year. Is this? Yeah. All right. Cool. So today, pretty interesting day because we during the weekend, obviously we had Trump putting in some action. Now it did look like we had a bit of a market open gap, but we filled that quickly. And now we've been pretty sideways for Asia and London. So it's going to make things interesting for our breakouts here, as obviously where we're chopping. I'm going to be shooting for 0.05% this morning. These cash flow hits. If we do go down, however, let's see. We have... They're stacked, so I can't see. Looks like a 69% and a 30-something. So a few stack probabilities right there. And then a 78 up there. For the hourly retracements, pretty much took all of them out already because we're chopping. And we're breaking up. Let me feel that. All right, so I'm going long. Set my TP and stop. Stop loss at the other side of the range. And then shooting for 0.05% here today as we're pretty sideways. I don't want to go shoot for a new high of day currently in this drop. So I'm going to look for cash flow at 0.05%. Yeah, I do. I take multiple attempts. I'm not expecting every day to be a home run day where we only break out. Obviously, if you guys know and have been looking at the markets for a while, you know that we're more choppy than we trend usually. But that's why I leave runners, so I won't fully close my position here. So then when we get those trendy days, I gain a lot of extra profit or I make back a lot of losses. For the pack members, I don't know if anyone has watched video 1 I made yesterday. But video 2 is being uploaded after this session, and that is going more in depth on using daily profiler levels and extending your trades. So right now, there's not much going on. We have all our levels pretty much right here in this little Asia cluster that we have. And then we do have a New York 2 OU down here, P12 low, P12 mid. but we're not really interested in that at the moment. We're breaking up. We're in a buy. You watched the video? Nice. Does that help you get an understanding of like the main breakout concept and the profits you're going to target? Or I didn't want to make video 1 too complicated. I just wanted to go over the break itself and the TPs. Basics first, then the other stuff after. All right, we're pretty close to TP, pretty much a tick now. Oh, there we go. All right, so cash flow locked in. Let me see. Yes, okay. Now we're going to be extending this trade. I don't really have any targets at the moment. So what this will look like is I'll wait. You see London 3 a.m. is an hour where we either just chop, we set the high or low, or we just trend away from the first 5 minutes. And we do that for the rest of the morning, all the way until usually about 7 to 8 a.m. Right? So maybe look like this, where we just keep on trading away from this 05 range. Or, right, we set a high of day and we do a sharp reversal down, also pretty London-like. So depending on what happens here, right, if we do set that high, which we just did, and we break down, I take a small, right, this trade, I have a runner worth 15 I had a trade 15 contracts, I closed 10. So if these 5 come back, stop me out, I'll still be in profit for the day. And we'll go and get a short in. If we keep on going up, I want to see the next hour, the 4 a.m., create its 05. And then also, if we break the 3 a.m., so right, let's say, let's see, this is 3 a.m. Let's say this range here is the 3 a.m. hour. And we break up in the 4 a.m. hour here. I'll have this indicator right here tell me what a high probability MFE for the 4 a.m. is going to be. So if we break this 3 a.m. and we get that MFE printed right here, that will be my final TP. And that would mean I extended this trade for 0.16% with the runner. But that's going to be for 4 and 45 minutes. So that's far away. So we're currently just going to wait and see. TP1 hit. Yep. Now it's going to be seeing what the market does. I just realized my face is kind of it's kind of being blocked by the. All right. That should help. Yeah, pretty nice move up. Again, 0.07% would have hit also. But where we were pretty choppy today, I didn't want to be too greedy. So profits taken just before the high of day on a nice statistical target. And now we're going to be waiting. We do have a nice 3 a.m. low after the London Open. Our current session-based low is 246. Our low of day is 18. So yeah, this is looking like a potential very bullish day. This is right now looking better already than 99% of trade days in December. Funny enough. Good morning. Is that Mickey? I believe it is. All right, let's see where we are on a higher time frame perspective here. I want to. Yeah. Yeah, we're looking nicely bullish. All right, let's see how far we can drag this trade. Looking good so far. We're almost up double. Okay, we're moving. Let's see, what is our distribution? 0.31. Plenty of distro. This right here is our distribution for the day. Also, we have the pack mark now. Look at that. These things are massive. Like, maybe for Americans, this is normal size, but for us Europeans, this is a freaking huge mug. I was in shock when I received this. I could fit like 4 coffees in there. Any European pack traders here right now? If you haven't ordered this thing, go order it on the next run. Trust me. You can put so much in this. It's crazy. All right, well, we're doing option 2 right now. We're not setting in at 3 a.m. high of day and doing a sharp turn back down. We're currently extending above, trading into yesterday or Friday's New York range. That's a half A cup for us over consuming greedy Americans. One of my friends actually flew to America yesterday. Well, my best friend, I should say. He's going to be there for 3 whole months. So I'm gonna hear from him how greedy you guys are. But no hate to those mugs, dude. I like this. I don't know why we don't have this. We have these small mugs everywhere. And the big ones aren't even as big as this. This is like mega big. My chair is making some crunchy noises. Don't break on me. He is going to. I forgot. Let me see. We're having a lot of snow, so his flight was delayed as well yesterday. Fuck. My phone is not cooperating. Let me see if I can still see where he goes. 1 sec. He said it somewhere. Okay, he landed in Atlanta, and then I'm pretty sure that's not where he's going. Well, he's definitely asleep now. So I have no way of asking. Carolina? No. It might be LA, actually. It might be. But he was doing a trip first, and then he told me, but I forgot. Don't think I can see it in here too. No. I'll ask him when he wakes up. Dude, if you meet him, he's going to be like, what kind of people is this guy talking to? He's going to see a freaking giant in front of him talking about charts. He'll be like, who's this nerd? He has never seen a chart in his life. All right, having a bit of a reversal or pullback here. What kind of serial killer? Okay. Jur 40 all-time highs did not trade though. I don't know. Did we? Oh, we might have. Ooh, almost. We are close to an all-time high. Now this thing has been chopping for forever. I mean, dude, look at this. This is since May last year. Compare it to the previous years. This has been one of the biggest chops DAX has seen in years, I believe. There was a decently big chop there. But oh no. We did have a crazy chop on DAX if you look at the bigger time frames. All right, well, for my strategy here, it's just a waiting game again. Not closing because I want to close. If I'm right, we're going higher. If I'm wrong, we go down, and I'll just take a short. I will still be up for the day, so already locked in most of my profits. This is just a bonus. Let's put some slight background music on here. They keep moving the freaking buttons for this. Christmas music. Oh no. Put on some jazz. Is this even jazz? I don't even want to find out if that was jazz or not. Pretty sure it's AI music. Is there a lot of snow right now in the US? I don't know if Nikki's still here, but now I'm curious because we haven't had a good like period of snow here in Holland in like the last 3 years, I think, and we're right now having an insane amount of snowing going on. Not where I am. You might just be missing out on snowball fights then. Let me check. Oh, we're actually having a code orange in the country because of slippiness. Ooh, cool. We have 1 centimeter of snow here. Yeah, we're having. Oh shoot! Bear in mind, we haven't had snow in like a few years, like I just said. But right now, we're having. Seeing it right here. Yeah, 5 to 8 centimeters. Well, I can tell I can't see the road anymore. So usually they do a lot of salting on the roads here. So if I can't see the road, that usually means there's a lot of snow. All right, we did close our 230 to 330 range. Let's see what we do. Let me make sure my stuff is correct on the profiler. Again, this is not the B2 range, the regular one, but I am still doing a New York start. New York 2 start. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, there we go. It's snowing like crazy. This is actually pretty dope. I do enjoy trading for some reason when it's like shit weather outside or something. I'm just happy to be in my little office behind a chart, drinking coffee. Because I know damn well my dad is totally outside right now in this weather. how far have we extended on that high? 0.13. So fun fact for ES here, 0.13 is about the average MFE for the 3 a.m. hour break that you'll see. So wouldn't be surprised, right, if we stay maybe chopping around here. And then at the 4 a.m., we see some more movement up. Wouldn't be a surprise because 0.13 is a pretty constant average. Something we keep in mind. If we go look at the 1 to 2 a.m., that was like this. I'm having hiccups. Like this. So that went long false, broke long, then went down, hit a false, and then we moved up again. I was going to say if this was a break up and we hadn't gone false yet, that would be something to keep in mind, but not the case. Also, for back traders in here, real quick, you might have noticed the new channel that I've made at the bottom of our London section. There's going to be 2 more. Don't really pay attention to that yet. That's going to be for when I release the swing videos. Because again, the swing model is not like not like the 3 a.m. breaks here. It's totally different, right? It's not using time-based breakouts, ranges, their combinations. So it's going to be a different cookie to teach, as you can see. This right here. But yeah, more on that later. I'm releasing video number 2 first. Why is this moved? Good morning, Costa. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Hope everyone had a nice little vacation as well. Spent some time with the family. Our giveaway winners from the stream last year, the last stream, they finally got their rewards after waiting for a while. Austin was literally just away from the screens for 2 weeks, so the giveaway winners had to wait like 2 weeks. They got it. All right. Let's see if we break this high that we made and turn this thing along. I would prefer for us to take this high after 940, after this window here, because this is a window where we set a false a lot and a lot and a lot of the time. So What that means is I can maybe go back and show you an example. I have not really looked at the charts too much the last few days. That was not a false. Not a false. Oh yeah, we have it right here. Perfect example. So if I go back, don't look at these trades, by the way. This is something I'm testing. But oh, that's not 330. Wait, never mind. Oh, actually no. So this 230 to 330 range, what I've seen during London and what is confirmed in the daily profiler as well is one of the key windows where we set the high or low after breaking this range is the first 10 minutes. So 330 to 340. This little time window where we usually set the high or low and then do a false. So right here you can see it happened, and I'm not sure if this went false or not in the end, which would be hitting the opposite side here. Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. Okay. And so I don't really like seeing us take that high or low in that time window most of the time. I've had a lot of days where we did those clean sweeps and then reversed right away. We are not in the 7,000s, Bowie. But it looks like we're not doing it today. So yeah, like I said, right, kind of expecting us to chop or pull back a little after hitting that average MFE here. It's not a weird thing, right? We all like to have our trade run without any pullbacks, just straight boom, rocket ship or melting trend, depending on whether you're buying or shorting. But this looks good and healthy to me. We've hit the average MFE for the hour. We're pulling back a little. I'm just going to be waiting, right? Already locked in profits. I'm actually pretty happy. Even if I get stopped out here and I only get a small cash flow win, I'm still happy because we're not chopping first thing in the morning, which was pretty much the trend for December. Every morning started like this. Oh, and then we finally got a move going up. December was funny. Just keep it that way. Let's hope that stays in December and we get some follow through this month. Like not every month, not every week, and every day is going to be perfect. You shouldn't expect that either way. But when I say December was way different compared to the months before, I mean it. Was still funny to trade though. It's periods like that where you're having a bit more trouble, where the market's giving you a run for your money, where it kind of feels rewarding to make those good decisions, to keep your risk management at a good level. All right, 943. Again, I'm waiting for the 4 a.m. hour here. That's all I'm doing. So for any people joining, confused on why I'm waiting, letting this trade run, waiting for 4 a.m. to open. And that's just my strategy. Again, if I have no clear targets above me, like a P12 high or an Asian OU, for example, I extend using hourly stats. That's how I backtested my strategy. That's how I like doing it. Keeps it simple and clear and easy. I think I'm gonna get a coffee. Haven't had a coffee yet this morning. I had tea in here. I hope Mickey left because he'll probably call me a few things if he hears that I drink tea instead of coffee. But no, I'm gonna get a coffee, guys. I'll be right back. And yeah, we'll see where we are after. Again, still expecting higher prices. We'll see. Oh wait, did Dax just make a new all-time high? I think we just did. Cheat Was it Cheat who said it? Yeah, I think we just made a new all-time high on Dax. Yeah, we did. Pretty clean Arnie trade as well this morning. Dude, Dax is volatile. Holy. I'm gonna quickly put a test thing on the screen right now. Ignore this, guys. Don't start asking me what this is. This is a little test, something I'm testing. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna just put a line here so I know whether it hits stop or TP. There we go. But again, this is my trade right here. So if you want a visual of my trade, stop loss was here, partial TP taken here. Now I'm extending the less contracts to wherever the 4 a.m. guides me based on statistics. That's going to be a wait. I'll just put it like this. Right. Probably if we do break up, there's going to be an MFE around. I'd expect right here, maybe. And then that will be final target. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna get a coffee. All right, we're back. It's snowing like dude, I want to show you guys this. This is crazy. I don't think no. I'm pretty sure the window is just completely white for you guys. Yeah, that sucks. Oh wait, I can show you guys. Hang on. Um, I literally just made this picture while I was getting a coffee. Does anyone know at what time is the classroom session usually? Shit, that is usually 5:15. I believe 5:15, 5 a.m., 5:15 EST. I don't know if Mick is still here. You could confirm. All right, then I go over here. And why is this? There we go. This is my backyard currently. No? Okay, never mind. Image is a little too large. All right, I have a way around this though. I don't. My PC is giving up on me. Well, never mind. Screw you, PC. Let's see. Classroom. That starts at 5:15 usually. No? 5:30. All right, there you go. 5:30. 5:30 it is, Mr. Amami. All right. About 5 minutes left. Let's see. Still pulling back a little, as expected. Today's actually pretty funny because we're ticking the statistic pretty much. Let's see how close was this to being the extreme of 0.13? Point. Yeah, look at this. We ticked 0.13, so this was 0.12, and then one tick higher is 0.13, and we ticked it, and now we're experiencing a bit of a relief. Maybe I'm actually wait. Let me check. Oh, I can't check. I hate my PC. Oh, I should be able to. Let me get the file. Um, there we go. Right. So, yeah, yeah. The average MFE is 0.13, and then the median for 3 a.m. is 0.12. So this is perfectly following our average statistics. Pretty cool. 4 a.m. average is 0.12, median is 0.10. So that's a bit of a slower hour. But that doesn't matter. All right, we're almost there. It's almost 4 a.m. now. There won't be a lot of change because in order for me to get my 3 a.m. break MFE and MAE, we obviously need 4 a.m. to take out the 3 a.m. high, which would mean we'd have to trade back up to this level. Something else we can do is make a 4 a.m. 05, just like we did for the 3 a.m. Now this one holds more weight. This is more significant. This is something I like looking at, but we're gonna see what 4 a.m. does here in 2 minutes. It feels good to be back and just sitting behind your screen staring at a few candles. Did not expect it, but here we are. I'm an 18-year-old hustling designer. We already have our thumbnails, man. We don't need any. Sure, I don't even make content yet. Probably should. The problem with that is like, do you make content for giving people value, or do you want the engagement? Do you want the right, the highest views possible? You want to be seen. That's the funny thing. If you want to be seen and you want to have a lot of views on trading, then what happens? You're probably just gonna have to trade fair value gaps. Call yourself an ICT trader if you want to have some real views. I won't though. I know damn well I won't need the views. What if I make a 10 times better one? 10 times better? That's a lot, 10 times. Good morning, AA. All right, so it's 4 a.m. We're now going to put on cap boxes. Where are they? Should be this one right here. Yep. And we're going to see where we make this new 05. What the fuck? I don't know if you guys can see that, but I just had an explosion of coffee in my cup. Dude, there's almost no coffee in this cup. And I have coffee on my shoulder. I don't know. I don't think you guys can see this. There's literally coffee on my shoulder somehow. Okay. Would surely get more people who like seeing your trading style. It's not my trading style. I just trade this way, but we do it in the pack trade group, right? Just statistical based trading. You'd have to reach out to Austin because this is not my channel either way. I'm just on here every morning or every Monday morning, I should say. I feel you're so sick of the ICT Fury Wars on X. Yeah, I won't ditch X because it's something I want to grow, but I do feel you. It's and not just X. If you use Instagram and you get yourself into the trading algorithm on that thing, it's even worse, trust me. If you want to lose brain cells, open up Instagram and look at trading content on that platform. You'll probably want to beat your eyes out, right? There's going to be a post like, "Oh, took this absolute banger of a trade," and then you see someone trade a inverse fair value gap thing, and then if you open those comments, dude, get popcorn, get a well, maybe a coffee, maybe a Coke, maybe a beer even, and start looking. It's horrendous usually. Got the banger song. How are you? I'm good. How are you, Rahul? All right, this is looking good, guys. We're starting to go up towards the 3 a.m. high. We're almost closing this 5 a.m. So we might get our final targets for this trade here. If we continue like this. Swing model wise, where are we? Still going up. Again, everything for the swing model will be fully released this week as well, guys. The problem I had with this is I made a few videos first, and then once I was reviewing the videos and reviewing the process of right the way I'm kind of bringing you this model, I realized, holy shit, this might be not the way to do it. So I'm putting together a bit of a setup, but more on that later. TikTok is a hoot. TikTok. Yeah, that's probably just as bad as Instagram on the trading side. No trade related Insta. I had an online shop for pet fashion. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's the better stuff. Oh, we broke. Oh, I did not pay attention. All right. So what happened here is we broke the O5 here. Again, I know there's people using this in a break and retest type of way, but for London, that's not the case. I use this for the MFE, and that is going to be 0.05% away from this O5. So currently, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set my TP, final TP, at that level. So it's going to be 6923. So there we go. And then depending on what we do here, if we take the 3M high, there might be an MFE happening even higher, but that's for later. So right now, this is the final target. Can take that away. This is going to be our final TP. This dotted line. I'm looking for 25604. Let's see. M and Q. 256. Ooh, that's a high one. Oh, it's right at that high. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're looking pretty bullish. This is looking a whole lot different to ES at the moment, though. Good morning, Philip. Can I change my wait, hang on. Audio. Oh, I can. Yeah, so next stream, I'm gonna have a bit of a I'm gonna have a bit of a different microphone because even though it's saying it has automatic background noise control and everything, it doesn't really feel like it. You can still hear everything I do. If I tap my desk, you guys will probably hear that. So go to try a different microphone next week. I could actually test it real quick. Oh wait, no, I can't. My PC is bugged. Oh, never mind. It's not. Wait, this is huge. All right. Let's see. I don't want to mess up my audio setting right now though. Yeah, I'll do it a different time. All right, but I can now finally show you guys the snow I was talking about. So I'll quickly do that. Open that up, get the snipping tool, and then cheat my way into this picture. This is what my backyard looks like right now. Nice and snowy. It's still snowing like crazy. Holy. And bear in mind, we haven't had snow for a few years like this, so pretty rare for us. Feels like I'm back in Sweden when I'm in my backyard. All right. Do we continue above this freaking 3 a.m.? Same here in Denmark. Nice. Denmark is pretty similar to our country. I'm pretty sure Denmark is also very flat. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. I've only been to Denmark twice, and it was a while ago. We still haven't broken the London range as well. Nice crazy chop. Can't find the hill for my son to slide his sleigh. Sorry. Yeah, we have the same problem here. No hills whatsoever. So something I'm gonna quickly share because I like to not really optimize things, but I do like to have different entry methods for a system like this. So what I've been working on during the vacation when I had the time is I've been testing a different entry method for this system because what the fuck? Yeah, that light just but right now we're using breakouts out of these ranges, time-based ranges. And what I've been testing is because as most of you know in the pack, I trade my swing model as well, which is this right here, which is a low win rate, high RR model. So basically, I lose probably 6 to 7 out of 10 trades and only win 3 to 4. But my winners are bigger than my losses. And then I like losing a lot and then winning decently big. For some reason, I find it easier to have a low win rate than a high win rate with smaller winners. That's me. So I'm actually working on a second entry method for this model where you're basically trading using the same statistics, but you have a different entry method. And that's why I'm going to be going over this when I have the swing videos released, because the entry method is kind of similar to my swing model in a way. Oh shoot. I thought you traded a Dom. Did you actually? I have never used a Dom in my life. Well, that's a lie actually. I have looked at a Dom, but I haven't used it for my trading, only for my entries. I kind of like placing my entries on a Dom on Top Step, as you only have to right click or left click, and it will automatically put an order there. But no, no, I didn't actually. About to say, I have used the Dom though, so it's not a weird thing. But I only use it for entries. For me, the thing that made me more peaceful on a chart is just accepting the fact that I'm going to be wrong a lot. That was probably my major turning point. When I started trading in lower win rate stuff, I was kind of expecting the losing streaks, expecting the drawdown, and that made me turn my psychology probably. That's why I trade this way, but I still trade a super low win rate model because I don't know, it fits me, fits my personality, fits my way of thinking. I kind of want to bleed that over into this system a little. That's why if I go back, you'll see these trades here. This is what I've been testing, what I've been working on. Get a few here. And actually, this this last bit of December and beginning of January was actually really good for this. Yeah, I'm not going to go into this right now, but basically it's just a different entry method, but following the same rules as what we're doing now. Yeah, we're still chopping. We've been in this stuff for a while. 323 is when we start going down. We did fail to commit above the '05 of this current hour though so far. But yeah, there's no real confirmation for me for my way of trading. Right? I want to see ideally us break the 3 a.m. high and then maybe reject. That could be right. So something I like is when we break above a key level, whether it is the London range, the 3 a.m. box, and then I like to have an '05 close to it as my confirmation. So, right, if we tap above the 330 high, suck back in immediately, start breaking below this '05 of the 4 a.m., I'm fully expecting price to return to the 3 a.m. range and even below. But right now, we're just chopping, so yeah, I like today. Again, not a bad day. Cash flow locked in, and we're just holding a little runner here. Not a bad position to be in on the first session of the year. This is the craziest snow I've seen in a while. Holy. Yeah, actually, you know what? While we're waiting, watch. Let me pull up something funny for you guys. Well, I'm gonna try to at least see if I can. Oh shit. I might not be able to. One sec. I forgot my password for this. Oh shoot. That's not my password. Is this it? That's not my password either. Oh no. I think I forgot my password. Um let's see. Oh wait, here we go. I forgot my password. Wait, that was my password? Okay, wait, okay. Okay, I'm just flabbergasted right now. Did not know that. Did you try Austin 123 on the 2-3? Dude, you guys. Maybe a year ago, that might have been one of my passwords. I don't know. Maybe. All right. Let me. Please don't air blast me. All right, we're good. All right. Okay. Now I'm gonna search up trading, just trading, nothing else, just trading, and then hit enter. I said hit enter. Hello. Um. Oh wait. Okay. Yep. Oh no. Here we go. Oh shoot. Here we go. All right. Let me let me just open a random post here. I need someone that takes a losing trade though. I don't want a winning trade. Hang on. I need to find someone that loses a trade and posts it because that's rare. First things first, that's rare. Because who the heck posts losing trades, right? You don't do that. You have to be mentally ill to post a red trade on social media. That's not good business. Um, oh, looks like we are breaking down currently. See, I can't even find a red trade on social media right now. I'm scrolling. Oh, here we go. Wait, here we go. Oh, no, this is noob versus pro trader. Never mind. Of course. Well, guys, I guess everyone on social media is just the best trader we've ever seen, and I can't find the thing I'm looking for. I was going to show you guys something funny, but never mind. Never mind. All right, we're heading all the way back down. But as long as we're not breaking the 3 a.m. low, still going to stick to this low. Because again, I already have profits locked in. So if this stops me out on the runner, I'll still be in the green. Is this a losing trade? Nope. Okay, guys, I just can't find a losing trade. But it's those posts that are so damn funny. Oh wait. No. Man, I was hoping I'd find something fun. Maybe I still can though, if I just force it. No, I don't think so. Well, screw that. Bro, let alone traders or mentors. I don't like posting trades. Like, I don't like going on X and every day being like, this is what I did. I probably should. So that will keep post frequency a little higher because I'm barely posting right now. But right, we know you're taking trades. Like, if people just think straight for a second, you know someone's looking for the same breakout every morning, you damn well know he's pretty much taking a trade every day in the back of your mind. And winners and losses. So even though someone's not posting it, you know they're doing it. Well, we are stuck in no man's land currently. Yeah. Right. So real quick, just showing the difference between high win rate and low win rates, right? Especially low win rate, you're going to see way more red days. But you should really look at an individual red day like that. So, right, let's say if we go look at these days here. So Tuesday, this would have been a green day with a big win. Wednesday would have been two smaller wins, but still very green. And then Thursday started with a loss, and then ended with another win. And then today we did the same exact thing. I'm not going to go in detail on this yet, but there would have been a trade right here, which would have lost. And then also, let's see this one like that. And then also right here. I'd be down two losses, right? As a again, you won't know why those would be entries, but well, this might close off session off screen, but basically the idea right now for this trade is either we're going down to the 3 a.m. lows, and I'll entertain a short, small cash flow short to end the day, or we do actually go higher, back up, and again, this will be my final level. This is a good level for the day. So either right, we hit one cash home run trade done, or we hit a cash flow TP here and a cash flow TP down here, and I'm done. Also, what can also happen is I take a short, price reverses and stops me out. I might be done as well, depending on where we are in the session. Well, it's looking like a small cash flow day today, which is not bad. I'll take that. Hmm. All right. Well, what are we doing? What is M&Q doing? I haven't checked M&Q at the moment. Yeah, kind of the same thing. Let me mark this up real quick. Bullish range. There we go. Yeah, looking pretty healthy right now. Still looking bullish, even though we're bending down at the moment. Bigger picture, we're still very bullish. Let's take a look at gold. Yeah, up to 2.6% like that. All right, guys, it's been 10:30. It's usually where we cut the stream. Again, was hoping we'd get a live TP or final TP, I should say, but probably won't be the case. So yeah, for today, great cash flow TP right early in the stream over here at 3:13. Right now, I'm just holding my last runner, my last few contracts to either a TP or those being stopped. But yeah, today's just looking like a small green cash flow day, so not complaining. Not a bad day to start the year. Not complaining at all. I'll do a small recap on X later today. But yeah, I mean this is pretty much done. Nothing for me to do anymore, right? Just holding the contracts to my final target or not. Now I will say This target will become invalidated because this is based off of the 4 a.m. hour. So if we do go back up, my target will slightly change depending on what the 5 a.m. does, for example, or where the MFE is. Yeah. Right. So if we get stopped, small cash flow day. If we go to TP, I have a home run day with extended TP. Green day, no matter what, if I don't trade anymore. So yeah, great day, risk managed, and we'll do it all again tomorrow. Again, these free live streams every Monday. In the Pack Trade group, I'm live every day, Tuesday to Friday. If you'd like to join that, then shoot me a DM in Discord or X. And yeah, I hope you all have an amazing day. Hope you all had value from this, learn something. And I'll see you all next week. For the pack members, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have an amazing day, guys, and good luck. Bye-bye.